Hello, everyone. Deron here, and I am here with Amanda Stegman. She is the owner and founder of Stickman Pilates and Wellness in Roswell, Georgia. For those who are not familiar with Georgia area, it's just Metro Atlanta. So, uh, Amanda worked with me on a particular issue. So I just want her to kind of explain what was a problem. So, Amanda, can you just explain what was a problem that you were facing before you started working with me?
Um, I was really stressed out about money and finances and where, not making enough money, to have enough money to pay bills, just stressed out about it, money in general.
Yeah, stressed out about the money.
Yeah.
And then how did that affect you?
Um, Kind of felt like it was holding me down, that I was like focused on not having enough money or where's money going to come from, rather than thinking on the opposite end of that.
Yeah,
So,
and what was because of you thinking that way and being stressed? What was happening because of those things? The way you're feeling and thinking.
um, yeah, I was just exhausted. Didn't feel like I had any energy, felt frustrated, didn't feel like I was giving the best to clients, that I was working at an optimal range.
Gotcha. And how did you try to resolve this in the past?
Um, I mean, being a new business owner has probably been open by me about a year. Like it was still new to me on that side as far as like holding all that responsibility, rather than just working for somebody else. So I was doing things that I knew that I'd done in the past, had working for somebody else, but I don't think I'd changed that mindset as far as like truly embracing full businessship and knowing that I had the flexibility to be creative and think outside the box and maybe try new things, to maybe generate revenue.
Yeah. And speaking of trying new things, uh, what was your what was your thoughts and beliefs around hypnosis before your session?
I believe in hypnosis. I mean, I've done it before. Um, I mean, it definitely worked, that sort of thing. So I knew it worked and believed in it. So, but I just hadn't focused on that particular area.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And um, after your experience working with me, um, how would you describe it? Or excuse me,
Um,
how would you describe your experience with me?
it was great. It definitely, I think you made me challenge my thinking, sort of in a way, gave me like some tough love of, you know, make me think about things and that I already knew was there, the things that I should already have believed in myself. But I think you just really drilled home to it, and maybe would say things in a different way or repeat back even things that I had said that I forgot that I'd said.
Yeah. And I think that's a really great point too, because many people think that these ideas are going to be something that are like brand new when really I like to explain to people that we all have the ideas and resources that we have already inside our mind. And my focus guiding clients is for them to tap into those things. Because, like you said, I was just telling you things that you already knew, but really, was I really telling you those things or were you telling yourself those things? And I was just reminding you.
Yeah, you're kind of like guiding along and telling me things that I already know.
Yeah. Because sometimes what happens is as we're talking, but we're not actually being aware of what we're actually saying. So I look at it as I'm just this person in the space that's allowing you and other clients I've worked with and future clients that I'm just bringing awareness to things that I'm hearing that may not be actually being adding up, so to say. Like if someone says they're hungry, but they're full at the same time. So the mind will like to have these conflicting thoughts and people will say them and not even realize what they said. And the next thing you know, they have this aha moment.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
uh, yeah. So, how do you feel now after work with me, and what kind of results have you gotten?
Well, I feel a lot more relaxed. Don't feel so stressed out. And I think because of that, I've been able to have more focus and have more of a clear mind and clear thinking um, as far as about, okay, this is how I should operate business. These are things I should be doing. And even it's opened my eyes to see other opportunities come along that I didn't see there before. And to, like I said, think outside the box and think about new and different ways of to bring business into the studio.
Awesome. Now, what advice would you give to someone that would be considering working with me or really just doing hypnosis in general?
I mean, come in with an open mind. Be honest. Whatever it is that they're wanting to come see you for, that you're there to help them. That to don't put up a wall, that sort of thing. Just be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself.
Yeah.
Great. Is there anything like you would like to add about your experience and everything else we discussed?
I mean, after you do the session, give it some time. It's not going to something that's going to happen overnight. It's going to be one of those things that even though you went through the session, like your mind's still like processing all that because it is a lot. And that with time that you'll start to notice more and more of a difference and change.
Yeah, and that's actually a great point too. And everyone processes at a different rate.
Yeah.
I have some people that will ask me like, how fast does the processing happen? And I tell them it varies. And I also tell them they want the processing to happen faster, then just let go.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people get caught up in trying to understand what all happened. And then that starts to slow down the processing. And what's really remarkable is I have clients that after 2 weeks, they just send me a message like, Deron, it all makes sense. Finally, like I feel great and I feel amazing. I had someone recently, it's been 3 days after her session, and she's starting to see like these ahas, which is phenomenal because once again, the processing is going to take place. It could the session itself is kind of what starts the processing process. And the days afterwards is just allowing you to start to make sense and align your unconscious, conscious mind to see like, okay, this is the new identity of who we are and allow us to live in this life, this new way of living, because that becomes your new normal. And sometimes for people after a session, things are kind of fuzzy, like, this is weird. I don't know what's going on. And then they realize, oh, I got it. This is just my new state, which I actually do like. So great, great pointing that out and mentioning that.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Try hypnosis. It works.
It works. I like that. I'm going to make that a quote. Try hypnosis. It works. Awesome. Well, Amanda, thank you so much for your time and trusting in me and working with you with the things that are happening in your life and just being open, like you said. That makes the process a lot easier. So just to plug Amanda for you all. Once again, if you are interested in Pilates, definitely check out Stickman Pilates and Wellness in Roswell, Georgia. She's phenomenal at what she does. And I can assure you that if wellness and Pilates is something of interest to you, give her a shot, give her a try her out. Awesome. Thank you so much, Amanda.
Yeah, thank you.